So people are online கேக்குதா?
Yeah, கேக்குது.
கேக்குது.
Guys, can you hear me? Only two only response yes. What about others?
சார் வாய்ஸ் பிரேக் ஆகுதுங்க.
கேக்குதுங்களா? இப்போ கரெக்டா கேக்குதா? Is it audible now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Just wait for a minute.
என்னடா
So guys, welcome to the Selenium Day 1 class. Okay. So today we are going to see why we choose Selenium and what is Selenium, how we can use Selenium in our program. Okay. So someone please tell me what is Selenium, why we choose Selenium, anything like that. Do you have anything in your mind? What is Selenium? Guys, கேக்குதுல பேசுறது?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay. Okay. So please answer whenever I'm asking any question. Just please respond. அது தப்பா இருந்தாலும் பரவாயில்ல. Please respond anything.
இல்ல அது வந்து ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு டூல் நம்ம ஆட்டோமேஷன் டெஸ்டிங் பண்றதுக்கு யூஸ் ஆகுன்றது என்னோட ஐடியா. ஐ திங்க் ஸோ.
Okay. Anybody? Yeah, that's correct. So anybody with any other answer?
மேனுவல் ஒர்க் குறைக்கிறதுக்காக வந்து யூஸ் பண்றது.
Sorry, could you please repeat that again?
மேனுவல் ஒர்க் வந்து பண்ணோம்னா திரும்ப அகைன் டெஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்க மாதிரி இருக்கு ஒரு மாடல்ல. இதெல்லாம் வந்து நம்ம ஒரு தடவை பண்ணோம்னா ரிப்பீட்டடா வந்து இதை யூஸ் பண்ணோம்னா டைம் நிறைய கன்சியூம் ஆகும்.
Okay, we can say reusable and we can reduce time.
Yes, sir.
consumption. Okay.
Sir.
Okay. Any other answer? Anybody?
Sir, time consumption and it is used for automations.
Yes, it is used for automation. So let's start with the basic. இங்க தமிழ் கம்யூனிட்டி இல்லைன்னு சொல்லிட்டு யாராச்சும் இருக்கீங்களா? Anybody is there who is not convenient with Tamil?
No.
Okay.
No.
So yes, tell me. So today we are going to see what is Selenium. Okay, Selenium is a, you guys want to say it right? Selenium is a tool for automation. So it is a automation tool. Okay, and using that we are going to automate what? That we are going to see. So there is applications called window-based application, and web-based application. Okay, so window-based application means we have predefined application in our computer. So Notepad, File Explorer, Calculator, right? Calendar. So this kind of application we have predefined in our computer, right? So this will be considered as what? Windows-based application. Okay, we can say, புரியுதா உங்களுக்கு? விண்டோஸ் பேஸ்ட் அப்ளிகேஷன் நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம்? We can say calculators, any application which is already present in our desktop.
Windows.
Yeah. இதுல ஏதாச்சும் டவுட் இருக்கா யாருக்காச்சும்?
No, sir.
No, right? So using the Selenium, we cannot automate window-based application. Okay, so Selenium is used to automate the application. It is an automation tool. With the help of Selenium, we cannot automate window-based application. புரியுதா? நம்மளால window-based application வந்து Selenium யூஸ் பண்ணி automate பண்ண முடியாது. Okay, so we can use web-based application. So web-based application means any application we are going to pass a URL in browser. For example, so see here, we have a Chrome, right? Inside the Chrome, I'm going to pass a URL www.instagram.com. So Instagram is an application, right? So here we are going to pass www.instagram.com, right? So this is what called as URL. Okay, by passing a URL in browser, which browser we are passing? In Chrome browser. Okay, so we are passing a URL to open an application. This is called as web-based application. ஓகேங்களா? இந்த வேர்ல்டு வைட் வெப்னு சொல்லிட்டு யூஸ் பண்ணி ஒரு அப்ளிகேஷன் ஓபன் பண்றோம்ல browserல, இந்த மாதிரி browserல நம்ம அப்ளிகேஷன் ஓபன் பண்ணோம்னா it will be said as what?
Web-based application.
Web-based application, correct. So we can take as example launching URL in browsers. சொல்லலாமா? கரெக்ட்டா?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have format like www.application-name.com. சொல்லலாமா? So what are all the application you are passing URL like www.facebook.com or www.instagram.com in a browser, you will get the application, which means it will be considered as web-based application. Clear? Idola clear உங்களுக்கு?
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to see components of Selenium. Okay, we are going to see the components of Selenium. In Selenium, we have Selenium IDE, Selenium RC, we can say remote control, Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so for automation, we are going to use what means we are going to use Selenium WebDriver. Okay, guys, mute போடுங்க.
சும்மாடா போடா தனியா நாளைக்கு வாடா.
நான் ஏதாச்சும் क्वेश्चंस கேட்டா மட்டும் அன்மியூட் பண்ணி ஆன்சர் பண்ணுங்க, or else please be in mute. Okay, so we have the components like Selenium IDE, Selenium RC and Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so we are going to use Selenium WebDriver here. Okay, so how we can use Selenium WebDriver, now we are going to see. Here I'm going to create a project. I'm going to create a Java project. So the project name is Selenium, we can see. Selenium day 1. Okay, so inside the project we have this library. This library is what called as JRE system library. So inside that library we have a number of jars. உங்களுக்கு தெரியுதா? It is what called as predefined jars. நீங்க first day of classல படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. We are going to download a JDK. JDK is the combination of what? JRE and JVM. Yeah. So JRE means we have predefined functions, right? In JRE என்ன இருக்கும்? Predefined functions, correct? So JRE ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா நமக்கு என்ன இருக்குன்னா we have predefined functions. So இந்த predefined functions எல்லாமே பாத்தீங்கன்னா JRE ல தான் இருக்கும். See, we have n number of jars here in JRE. Correct? புரியுதா?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the jars will be called as we can compare the jars to the project. Okay. So நம்ம project குள்ள என்ன இருக்கும்? If you are creating a project, இந்த project குள்ள நம்ம என்ன create பண்ணுவோம்? கிளாஸுக்கு முன்னாடி என்ன கிரியேட் பண்ணுவோம்?
Object.
Package.
Package. Okay. Package create பண்ணுவோம், கரெக்ட்டா? So package குள்ள we have create multiple classes, right? ஒரு class குள்ள நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? Multiple
Object.
methods. So like that, jar is compared to project. ஓகேவா? ஒரு jar வந்து நம்ம ப்ராஜெக்ட்டா கன்சிடர் பண்ணிக்கலாம். So ஒரு எல்லா jar குள்ளயும் பாத்தீங்கன்னா we have n number of packages.
Sir,
Yes.
I do not understand Tamil, sir.
Okay, fine. So we can compare jar file into project. Okay, jar file into project. So in every project we have multiple packages. Am I right? We have multiple packages inside a project, and inside a package we have multiple classes. Okay, so inside the classes we have multiple methods. Like that, jar will be compared to project. So see here. So I'm just clicking on Java based one project. This is the one jar. Inside the jar we have n number of packages, right? We have what? We have n number of packages. So I'm just clicking on java.lang. See, we have n number of classes. Correct idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have n number of classes here. So just click on any class, we have interface or method there. See, we have class or interface. We have class. We have class. We have one more class. So click on the class, we have methods. புரிஞ்சுதா? So jar is also like a project. So project kulla what we have inside the project? We have packages. Inside the package we have classes. So inside the classes what we have? We have methods. Like in every jar we will have n number of packages. Okay, n number of packages. Inside the package we have n number of classes like this, classes and interface, and inside the interface and classes we have n number of methods. புரிஞ்சுதா? clear உங்களுக்கு?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now what we are going to do means we are going to check for a selenium jar. Selenium is a jar, but we don't have in our predefined library. We already have multiple jars in a predefined library, right? But we don't have selenium jar inside the predefined library. Why? Because it's a third party jar. Okay, clear உங்களுக்கு?
Yes, sir.
So we don't have selenium jar inside the predefined library because it's a third party jar. We need to download the jar to use selenium. Okay, selenium நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணனும்னா நம்ம அந்த ஜாரை டவுன்லோட் பண்ணணும் because அது predefined libraryல இருக்காது. clear உங்களுக்கு?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, fine.
Sir, can you explain once more, sir?
Yeah, sure. So what I'm telling, like selenium is used for what? Used for automation.
Yes, sir.
And here we cannot automate Windows based application like calculator, file explorer, calendar, like that. We can automate only web based application. So web based application means what? We are going to use www.applicationname.com in the browser like this. So we are going to pass www.instagram.com. It will open the Instagram application in the Chrome browser. So this will be called as web-based application, we can see. Okay. So with the help of Selenium, we can automate only web-based application. Okay, we can automate only web-based application. So these are the components of Selenium. In Selenium, we have three components: Selenium IDE, Selenium RC, Selenium WebDriver. So now we are going to use Selenium WebDriver, which is used to configure the browser, and we can launch any web-based application. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any doubts so far? No, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
All right. So before that, downloading Selenium, we need to understand what is jar. Okay. In JRE predefined library, we have multiple n number of jars, which means we can compare it to project. Jar is comparing to project. Project jar. We have multiple packages. Inside the package, we have multiple classes, and we can say interface. Classes and interface. And inside each class and interfaces, we have multiple methods. Okay, so we don't have Selenium jar in the predefined library because Selenium is a third-party jar. Okay, so clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then how to download and configure Selenium jar? Now we are going to see. So it's really simple. Just go to Google, type Selenium download. Okay, type Selenium download. Okay, so click on the first option, download Selenium. Okay, now you can see the latest stable version is 4.1.3. Can you see that the latest stable version is 4.1.3? Everybody can see that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now we are going to use that latest version only, 4.1.3. Okay, so
Yes.
before that we need to check when that version is released. So for that, just scroll down. You can see previous releases, and inside that we have releases. Click that. Okay, now you can see what are all the previous releases we have. Okay, so when the 4.1.0 is released, November 2022, 2021, correct?
Yes, sir.
So like that, we will have a versions of Selenium, and we can check the release date by checking on the previous releases here. Okay, so take an example. You guys are putting some experience while you are attending interviews, right? You are going to put 2 years of experience or 3 years of experience, like that, correct? Guys, am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are going to put some experience while you are attending interviews. So let's assume the 4.1.3 version comes only this year. In 2022 only we have 4.1.3. Okay. If you tell to the interviewer what version of, if they ask what version of Selenium you are using, means you cannot tell 4.1.3. Okay. Like you are working for 3 years, right? Because it came before few months only. Then how you can use for 3 years? You can't use this version for 3 years, right? Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So for that, what we are going to tell means, go to the releases. We have one version called 3.141.59. See, 3.141.59. We have this version on 2018. Okay, this is one of the stable version, we can say. So how you have to tell to the interviewer, like previously we are using 3.141.59, but now currently we are upgraded to 4.1.3. This is how you need to answer to the interviewer. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, clear? So because you are going to, because you are going to put some experience, so you cannot tell the recent version. Why? Because you cannot use the recent version for 3 or 4 years. So for that, how we are going to tell means, to the interviewer, we have used 3.141.59 version previously, but now we are updated to the latest version 4.1.3. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. So here, see. So we are going to download the 4.1.3. Just click here and it will be automatically downloaded. Okay, it is automatically downloaded. So go to download. You can see Selenium server 4.1.3 is downloaded. Clear? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we are going to create one project. We already created one project. So whenever you need to add Selenium to your project, you need to right click on the project and you need to create a folder. Okay, one folder for copy paste the Selenium. I'm just creating one folder called lib. You can create any folder with any name. Okay, any folder name you can give. But I'm giving
So once
lib,
again,
which
sir,
means library. Yeah.
what did you do just now?
Okay. To use the Selenium in your project, you need to create one folder to copy the Selenium jar inside your project. Okay. So for
Okay.
that, I'm just right clicking on the project and you can go to new. In new, you can see the new folder. Can you see that folder?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, click that. Okay, and I'm creating one folder name called lib, which means library. You can name any name for the folder, but lib is the preferred one. We can say, okay, which means the library. And click on finish.
Sir, voice is breaking, sir.
See,
Sir, your
the
voice is
folder is created,
missing
right?
network.
Voice
You see
breaking,
the
sir.
lib?
Sir, உங்க வாய்ஸ் பிரேக் ஆயிடுச்சு.
Okay, 1 minute.
Sure, sir.
Is that now clear?
No,
Still
sir, too
breaking,
much
but that's
breaking.
fine, sir.
Okay, now fine, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me share my screen again. Okay, so you can see the folder called lib. Can you see that? The
Yes,
folder
sir.
called lib. Yeah, this is where we are going to copy and paste the jar we have downloaded. We have downloaded one jar, right? Selenium jar. Just copy that. Okay, copy that and go to the folder and right click on the folder. You have seen option called paste. Just paste that. Okay, so see inside the lib you can see the Selenium server is added, the jar is added. Clear? Huh?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So here we have added a jar called Selenium. So whenever you are using any web application, so what is web application? We have passing the URL, the website name www.instagram.com. This is what called as web-based application. If you want to use web-based application, mean what you need? You need one browser, right? Browser இல்லாம web-based application use பண்ண முடியுமா?
No, sir.
No, we need one browser to use web-based application. We need a Chrome or a Firefox or a Internet Explorer, something. We need one browser to launch the application, web-based application, right? So
Yes, sir.
for that, whenever you try to automate the application, we need a browser driver. So for that, we are going to download one driver.
Okay.
So the driver name called Chrome driver. As of now, we are going to use Chrome driver. Okay. So here you can directly enter the Chrome driver download, or else see here. In previously we have downloaded Selenium jar, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just scroll down. Just scroll down, and you can see platforms
Browsers.
of Selenium browsers. click that. Okay, click that
Yes.
and scroll down. We need to download which browser? Chrome
Chrome.
browser.
Chrome
Yeah.
browser.
Click on the documentation. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
before that you need to check your browser version. Okay, for the browser version checking, just right click here. You can see the three dots in the browser, right? Click here, go to help, go to about your Google Chrome. See what my version? I'm using version 100. Correcta? Purida? Guys, you
Yes,
understand?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling one more time. So before downloading the Chrome driver, you need to check your browser version.
Version.
For that, yeah, for that you are going to click on the three dots and go to help about Google Chrome, and you can see the version 100. So what I'm going to do means I'm going to download the 100 version. Okay, we have a stable version as many, but my browser is 100, so I'm downloading Chrome driver 100. Okay, click here and you can see Chrome driver Win32, which means for Windows. You can see also some versions Linux, Mac, Windows, like that. So we are going to use in what? Use in Windows application, right? I mean we are using Windows OS. Correct idea? If
Yes,
you
sir.
guys are using Mac,
Windows
you
OS.
use, yeah. If you guys are using Mac means you can choose Mac. If you guys using Linux means you can choose Linux. So now I'm using Windows. I'm clicking on the Windows 32 zip. Okay. So now I'm going to downloads. See, the Chrome driver is now downloaded. Clear? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So for using the Chrome driver itself, we need to extract that. Okay. Previously, whenever you are using any zip folder, whenever you are installing a Eclipse, you have a zip folder, right? And zip folder extract பண்ணிட்டு Eclipse use பண்ணீங்க, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Like that, we need to extract the Chrome driver. Click here and click extract here. Okay. So see here, I already have the extract file here. I'm opening this. We have a Chrome driver. Okay. If you extract the Chrome driver, you will get this folder, Chrome driver Win32. Just double click here. You can see a Chrome driver inside the folder. Clear? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Guys, if the meeting is ended means please rejoin with the same link. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just telling once again, we need one browser to use web-based application. So I'm going to download a driver for that. So for the driver itself, we have a Chrome driver. Okay. For the Chrome driver, we can use the same website where I have launched the Selenium. Okay. Like go to Google, type Selenium download and click on the first version. Please scroll down till you see the browser. Okay. In browser, click here. We are going to use which browser?
Chrome.
Chrome. So click on the documentation of the Chrome. And you need to check what? We need to check Chrome version before, right? Yeah. So further go to these three dot, click on help
About.
about Google Chrome, and we
Version.
can have 100 version. So what version I need to download? What version I need to
100.
100.
So click on the 100 and you can see the operating system differences. And for the Windows, you can choose Chrome driver Windows 32 zip. Okay. After that, it will be stored as a zip folder in your download, extract, and you will get a folder like this. And you can open the folder. You can see the Chrome driver. Okay. So now I'm going to create one more folder. So for copying the Selenium, we have created lib folder, right? Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So for copying the driver, I'm going to create a folder called drivers. Okay, because we are going to paste it in our project, right? It is same as the previous step. Just right click copy and paste it in the driver folder. Okay, clear? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So these are the necessary steps we need to do. First, go to Google and type selenium download. Click on the first link. Download latest stable version. So what is the latest stable version?
4.113.
4.1.3.
If the interviewer is asking what is the latest stable version of Selenium means you need to say 4.1.3. Okay. So what version of Selenium you are using?
Previously, I was using 1.41.59, but currently we are using 4.1.3.
Yeah, like that. Good, good. So previously we are using 341. So previously we are using 3.141.59, but we have updated now the latest version, that is 4.1.3. Okay, clear. So after that, scroll down. You can see browsers. Inside the browser, you can see Chrome. Click on the documentation and download. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
after downloading the Chrome driver, what we need to do? We need to create a folder called driver, and we need to paste Chrome driver inside the drivers. Okay. So now I'm going to create one package. So inside the package, I'm creating one class. Okay. So whenever you are typing any code for automation, you need to type it in a main method. Okay. We need to type the code in where?
Inside main method.
Main method.
In main method. Okay. The first very step, we are going to configure the browser. Configure the browser. So for configuration of the browser, we have one class called system. Inside that we have set property, one method. Okay. See, we have lot of set property. Even we have set properties, set property, set security, like that. You need to click on set property, not set properties. Okay. Set property. So it have a string key and string value combination. Set property and string key and value combination. Click on that. So here we are going to pass a predefined functionality for configure the browser, that is WebDriver dot what browser we are going to use?
Chrome.
Chrome dot driver. So this is the predefined function to configure the browser. Okay, if you are configure the browser Chrome means this is the predefined format, WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So here in the second string, we are going to pass the path of the browser. Okay. So to take the path of the browser, where we have stored the browser?
In
Chrome
drivers.
driver. In driver. Yeah. Go to that and right click properties. Okay. Inside the properties, you can see the location. Okay. You can see what? Location. Copy that and paste it here. Okay, copy the location of the browser and paste it here. So you can see all the folder structures are pasted with a double slash. Okay, if you check in the properties, you can see it have only single slash. So if it is pasted with a double slash means we correctly pasted the path of the driver, we can see. Clear? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts?
No.
No, sir.
No. So to configure the browser, we have one class. Okay, the class name is system. Okay, system dot set property. So can we use set properties?
No.
No, we should use only set property which has
If you are
string key and string value. Yes, yes, go ahead.
if you are going to work on Firefox or Edge, means we just need to replace Chrome with that browser name, right?
Yes, we need to replace with the browser name. That are all we will see in later classes. Okay. Yeah, but this is the default version to declare all the browser. We can see future classes how we can declare Firefox, Internet Explorer and everything.
Okay.
Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we are going to initialize the browser. First, we have seen how to configure the browser. Any doubts so far in configuration of browser?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No. So now we are going to initialize the browser. For initializing the browser, we have one interface. Okay, the interface name is called WebDriver. Okay, WebDriver, and we are creating an object. So can we create object for an interface?
No, sir.
No. Can we do not create object for interface, right? So
Yes, because it doesn't have a body.
yes, to use the method of to use the method for the interface, how we can declare the logic? We implement into one class, right? So like that,
Yes, sir.
here we are going to use WebDriver on interface. Okay, so for that we can't create an object directly. So that's why I'm going to implement in a one class called Chrome driver. Guys, once you have joined, please be in mute.
Also,
So once you have joined, please be in mute. Okay, let me share my screen. We can continue now. Guys, 1 minute. Okay, guys, we can continue. So for the WebDriver, we can't create an object. Why?
because it's an interface, and interface does not have a body.
Exactly. So for an interface, we can't create an object. So how we can implement the சொல்லுங்க
Sir, voice is taking, sir.
guys, can you hear me now clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
சார் எனக்கு ஸ்கிரீன் வரல.
மற்றவங்களுக்குலாம் ஸ்கிரீன் தெரியுதா?
Sir, I think
Yes, sir.
they have a network issue, sir.
Okay, please rejoin if you didn't get the screen. So மற்றவங்கள ஸ்கிரீன் தெரியுது கரெக்டா?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay,
I can
fine.
see the screen.
Yeah, okay, fine. So we can't create an object for the interface. That's why we are going to implement the interface into one class and we are going to create an object. So this is what called as casting method. We will see what is mean by casting method. See, now I'm getting one error. Okay, why? Because whenever you are using third party jar, you need to add to your jar. Okay, we have JRE, right, which is already in your build path, but we are now added a new jar. Sorry. Okay, now we have added new jar, that is selenium jar. Okay, so to configure that, we need to right click and we have option called add to build path. Clear? So previously we have predefined library. Inside that we have predefined jars, but selenium is a third party jar. We don't have it as a predefined in our project. To add that, just right click build path and add to build path. Clear? Any doubt?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Okay. So now I added to the build path. See, it is now created as a reference to library. The selenium jar is now created. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So still we are having error. Why? Because see, you have two packages. If you want to call one package class into another class, what you need to do? You need to import the package. Do you remember same package, different package class?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If you are using a same package classes means you don't need to import. But if you are using different package classes mean you need to what? You need to import. Like that. Now we are going to use different jar functions, right? We need to import the packages. Just move to WebDriver. You can see import WebDriver. Click that and move to Chrome driver. You can see import. I'm sorry, guys. Import Chrome driver. Click here. The error is now resolved. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
I will tell again. After adding the selenium jar, you need to right click and you need to what? Add to the build path. Okay. Now I added, so it is not asking. So if you once you copied the selenium, you need to add to the build path. Okay. So now I have added to build path and imported WebDriver and Chrome driver. The error is resolved. Okay. Now I'll try to run the program. See, the browser is automatically opened. Correct? And you can see
Yes,
the
sir.
message. Yeah, you can see the message. The Chrome driver was started successfully. So whenever you see the Chrome driver is in automation, the Chrome driver is being controlled by the automated test software. Clear? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
So now we have seen how to open the browser. Okay. Now we are going to see how to launch the URL. Okay. So whenever you are create an object for the class, how will you call the methods? How we call the methods?
Reference.
Object name dot method name, right?
Yes, sir.
So do you remember in the class level we create object, class name is object name is equal to new class name, and for calling the methods we use what? Object dot method name, right? So like that we have one method called get. So we are using the WebDriver reference to call the method driver dot get. See, we have a string URL, this one, okay, get. Click on that. So now we are going to pass the URL here. Okay, let's assume I'm going to pass Facebook. So this is the link of Facebook. Okay, just copy that and go to your program. So the link is a string, right? So how we can declare a string?
Double quotation.
Yeah. So I'm just declaring the URL into double quote. Okay. See, it will be a complete URL. Okay. If you are passing something like facebook.com or any other component, means it won't work. Okay. If you are passing the qualified URL only, it will take that. So for that you need to pass qualified URL, which means complete URL. Okay. So for that you first launch the application and copy the URL here. Okay. To get the qualified URL. So now we have a qualified URL, right? With the method get, we are going to launch this URL. I'm trying to run the program now. See, the Facebook is automatically opened. Clear? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No doubt, right?
No wonder.
So can you launch one more time?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, by running we launch, sir.
Sorry?
By pressing on run it launches, sir.
Yeah, we can either press on the run or else we can right click on the program. We can click
Got
on
it, sir.
run
Run
as.
as one Java application.
We can either use this button or also we can use that option too.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Bro, மெத்தட் பண்ணும்போது டிரைவர் டாட் கெட்னு போட்டீங்கல்ல,
Yes.
இப்ப கெட் மட்டும் தான் வருமா இல்ல வேற ஏதாச்சும் வருமா?
We have multiple methods. First நம்ம URL launch பண்ணோம்னா get use பண்ணி ஆகணும். Without get we can't launch the URL. So that's why we are using driver.get. So we have one more option that is called driver.navigate. We will see in a later case. Okay. So driver.navigate use பண்ணி நம்மளால வந்து URL launch பண்ண முடியும். That are all we will see in later class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So if you are going to automate one application, means you need to pass URL, right? Without
Yes, sir.
passing URL, you cannot use that application. So for that only we are using one method called driver.get. Okay,
Yes.
clear?
Clear, sir.
Yeah. Please copy the notes in Notepad and also the program. We can see few more steps after copy the note.
Completed, sir.
You guys already completed.
Yes, sir.
All the
Super
people have
screenshot.
completed.
Yeah, I've completed too.
Yes, sir.
So anybody is there who didn't complete it?
Completed, sir.
Okay. Anybody is there who didn't complete the notes? Anybody is there?
So just need to scroll down and check for the next page.
No, sir.
You didn't copy it, right? Yeah, please copy the notes, Asap, who are all not copied the notes. Please copy, Asap.
For copy, just scroll down.
So can you show the last line, sir?
Yeah, sure. Everybody copied?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone is copied, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, good. Okay, now we have jumped to the code. So as of now, what we have seen, how to configure the browser and how we can initialize the browser and how to launch
How to
the
launch
URL. The URL should be qualified and complete URL. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to see how to maximize the browser. So whenever you see, right, whenever I'm running the program, it is not in a maximized size browser. See, right?
Yes, sir.
It is not in a maximized size. So for that, maximizing the browser, we have one method. So for that, we are using the same object driver. We are using same reference driver dot. We have one method called manage. Okay, manage dot. We can say window. We are going to maximize what? We are going to maximize window. Yeah, window dot maximize. We have this method. Okay, driver dot manage. We have one method. So with the manage method, we are going to maximize what? We are going to maximize window. So driver dot manage dot window dot. We are going to perform maximization. Sorry. Okay, driver dot manage dot window dot maximize, that we can declare. Okay, now
Yes, sir.
yeah. See, it is automatically maximizing the browser.
Window.
Any doubts?
Yes, no, sir.
No doubt, right? Anybody? Everyone is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you have launched the application called Facebook. Okay. But how you can verify you have launched the Facebook application? We need to verify, right, whether you have launched the correct application or not. Correct idea. Whenever you are
Yes, sir.
launching URL, you need to check whether you have launched the correct application or not. So for that, we have one method. See, so Facebook, what is the URL? We have www.facebook.com.
Facebook.
This is what called as URL. Now we have a title. Okay, the title is here, present in the tab name. What is present in the tab name?
Facebook login or sign up.
Yeah, Facebook hyphen login
or sign up.
or sign up.
guys, 1 minute. Okay, so what we have in a tab, Facebook hyphen login or sign.
or sign up.
If you launch Facebook correctly means the title will come correctly, right?
Yes, sir.
If you launch a wrong application means this title will not come. Correct idea?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So for that we have one method, driver dot. We need to get the title, right? So the method is get title. Okay, get title. Enter. So whenever you have declared one method, we have one return type. Correct? If you have one method, you will have one return type. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you have method, you have a return type. So just move the cursor to the method name. You can see string is the return type for get title. Because why? The title is in string format. Is string format la thana irukku? Am I right
Yes,
or
sir.
wrong?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's why the get title method is returning as string. Clear? The output is string, so that's why it is returning as string. So how we can take the return type? Control plus 2
plus L.
delete
Plus L.
L. Okay, just click on here. Control plus 2 and release after L. See, you have a return type here. Okay. Now we have a string as a return type, and the title is we get a title using the get title. Clear? Any doubt?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. So I want to print the title in a console. How we can print? What method we can use to print the information? Sysout. So I'm just declaring sysout. Here we are going to pass the title. We already created object for the string, right? So we are going to pass title. Okay. Now let me run the program. So it will launch the browser and it will pass the URL and maximizing the browser, and see in the console we printed the title. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So we have one more method called how to print the title. So we have one more method called print the URL. We have entered one URL, right? What URL? Facebook URL, right?
Yes, sir.
So for printing the title, we are using driver dot what?
Get
Printing the
title.
title. Get title. So like that, we have one method called driver dot get current URL. Okay. So move the cursor to the method. You can see the return type. What is the return type here?
String.
String. So how we can take the return type? Control
Plus 2 release and L.
Okay, now we have the current URL. So now I want to print the current URL in my console. Tell me the method how we can print the current URL. How we can
System.out.println current URL.
So inside that I'm going to pass
Current URL.
Current URL.
Good. Clear? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Now I'm running the program. See, launching the browser and launching the URL, and it's maximizing the browser. And when you minimize the browser, you can see we have the title as well as we have what? URL.
Current URL.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear, right? Anybody
Yes, sir.
having any doubt?
No, sir.
No, okay, fine. So So now I will show you the task manager. Okay, see. Can you see the task manager?
Yes, sir.
We have opened the Google Chrome 17 times. Okay, so how many memory it is occupied?
31.5 MB.
Right? We have opened the Chrome browser 17 times and it occupied nearly 470. Yeah. Let's assume if you are opening the browser while you are testing application, you are opening the browser for 100 times. Okay, 100 times. So it will occupy some huge memory, right?
Yes, sir.
Am I right or wrong? So
Yes, sir.
yeah, to avoid that only we have one method. Okay, so whenever you are launching the browser, you should close the browser automatically. Okay, so closing the browser automatically, we are having one method called driver.quit. Okay, driver.quit one method. It will quit the entire browser. Okay, we have one method called driver.what? Quit. So using this method, the browser will automatically get closed entirely. Okay. Now I'm just trying to run the program. Okay. So it will launch the browser and you will enter the URL. Once the URL is entered, maximizing, and it will close the window. It is automatically closed. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, I will run one more time. So see, it will automatically closed. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this step we are going to use at the last line of the program. Once all program is executed, we need to close the browser. So we will enter this in the last line of the program. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please copy the program.
Complete, sir.
You can see the whole program, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So guys, if you have any doubt, please ask. I will explain once again.
Sir, after this, once they have written it, can you please explain how we are configuring everything, like where we are copying the driver, where we are copying the selenium? That process is there, right, sir?
Yes, yes.
That is very confusing. If you can explain one more time, sir.
Yeah, sure. I will explain that.
Because that is the initial setup we have to make every time, right, sir?
Yes, that's right. So we need two components to configure Selenium. Okay, one is Selenium jar, another one is
Browser.
Browser. Yeah, we can say driver. Yeah. So to download the Selenium jar, go to Google Selenium and we can click on the first link and we can download the stable version. So scroll down, you can see browser one thing, and you can click on the Chrome and you can click on documentation and you can download Chrome driver. Till this you can clear, right? You are clear.
Yes, sir. How to download is clear, sir.
How to?
Download is clear, sir. How to configure, that is.
Yeah, configuration.
Yes.
So we have created one project. Okay. So inside the project, I have created two folders. One folder is called lib to copy the Selenium. Another folder is called driver to copy the Chrome driver. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first copy the Selenium into the folder called lib. Okay,
sir.
copy Selenium in folder called lib and right click on the Selenium. You can see the option called build path.
Yes, sir.
So I already configured, right? So
Yes, sir.
if you didn't configure, you can see option called add in build path.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So click that. You can see your Selenium jar is added in the referenced library.
Okay, sir.
Okay. You can see a jar is added like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Chrome driver, you no need to do the add in build path. This is not necessary for Chrome. You need
Okay, sir.
to do only for Selenium.
Okay, sir.
Okay, clear? So
Yes, sir.
after that, you can create a normal Java class by creating the package. So inside the package, create a class and configure. Here we are going to use a system.set property, not set properties. Okay. Please
Yes,
remember
sir.
that set property, singular. Okay. Inside that, we are declaring the predefined function called WebDriver dot. We are using the Chrome browser, so WebDriver.chrome.driver.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. After that, we have passing another string that is called as path of the Chrome driver. So go to the Chrome driver, right click, properties. You can see the location, right? Copy the whole location and paste it here. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Guys,
Yes,
you
sir.
have clear now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
After that, we are going to initialize the browser like that. Any doubt?
No, sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
So yeah, I will give my number end of the class. If you guys any doubt, please ping me. Okay. I will clearly explain you. Sometimes if
Sure.
you are stuck with any program means, please send me the screenshot. I will explain you how to resolve that. Okay.
Sure, sure.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. If I am in office call, I may not take your calls. Okay. So in that time, please ping me in WhatsApp. So don't mistaken me if I didn't take your phone. I mean, take your call. Maybe I will be in office calls at afternoon and evenings.
So
So
what
in
is
that
your,
time,
at what time we can call you?
yes, like you can call me anytime if I'm not available, which means sometimes I will be in office call or office work. I mean, I'm also working. So in that time, I can't able to attend your calls, right?
Okay,
So
maybe I
in that time,
will drop message in WhatsApp.
yeah, better. You can drop a message. I will definitely call back you, or else you can drop the error or issue what you are facing with a screenshot. We can resolve. Okay.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. If I
Okay,
have
sir.
a time, we can also connect and we can resolve together.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Uh,
Phone
yes.
number, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. I will send that. Please copy the whole notes. Everybody's copied, right?
did I need
Yes,
to
sir.
import
Copy.
Selenium server each and every time while creating new project?
Yes. If you are creating the project in for each and every project, you need to add Selenium.
Okay.
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 Yes.
Yeah.
You need to copy the program.
Yeah, you copied, right?
No, no,
Yes,
no.
sir. I copied, sir.
Yeah, please everybody copy the program. Then how you can practice in your system? Please copy the program. So everyone copied?
Also copying.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Completed, sir.
So everyone copied?
Yeah, sir, copy.
Yes, sir. Copied, sir.
Yeah. So most of the people will do a silly mistake, like they will write the program in class. Okay. So you should always write the program in the main method. Okay. Clear? So everybody is copied, right?
Yes, copy.
Anybody is there who didn't copy the notes?
Copied, sir.
Copied, sir.
Copied. Okay, fine. So please take my number. So please contact me by this number, okay? And
Okay,
guys,
sir.
who are all attended today's class, please send me the message like your name and today you have attended the day 1 Selenium first day class. Please send the message so that only I can add you in a broadcast and I will send the notes. Okay? நீங்க மெசேஜ்
Okay.
அனுப்பலனா எனக்கு தெரியாது நீங்க நீங்க அட்டெண்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம்னு. So I can't send notes to you. So if you guys need a notes also the attendance, please put your name and
Signal issues.
no, that's from yeah, he is in mute now.
The mic.
Okay. So
We can send a message in a message or WhatsApp.
yeah, you can send in WhatsApp. Okay. Please ping me in WhatsApp your name and you have attended the Selenium day 1 class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, like after that I will add you in a broadcast and I will share the notes. Okay, what are all the notes which will be useful for you to study further? We can share the notes and we can share the study materials there. So that's why I'm asking you, please send your name and you have attended your day 1 Selenium class.
Sir, I just now send you.
Yeah, okay. So guys, that's all for today. If you guys copied the notes means you can leave.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Sir, I wanted to ask something.
Yeah.
Sir, can this Selenium class can go on in Python also?
You asking for what?
Selenium in Python, sir. Is it possible?
Sorry, I can't get you.
Sir, Selenium in Python language, is it possible, sir?
Yes, that's possible. We can use Selenium in Python also.
Because I already know the Python, so it will be better for me if I can do in Python, sir.
But comparing to Java, most of the companies are using Java only. Okay, only for example, if we have 100 companies, 80% of companies are using Java with Selenium. Only 20% of companies using Python with Selenium. Yes, you can use and you can have opportunity, but Java is having more opportunity comparing to Python. Clear?
Okay, sir. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys who are all completed the notes, you can leave. That's all for the day. We can connect tomorrow for the second day class. And please make sure you have sent the message with the note like you have attended the day 1 Selenium class.
Did you receive my message, sir?
Yes, I will check later. So please send me. I will check later.
Yes, I already sent you.
Okay,
Yes.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, then you can leave. We can connect tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye, sir.